welcome back. Let's play the journal game. We are currently working on Santa's workshop. Okay, so we have left off on day 2. So we are on day 3. Just give you a quick little back tour of day 1 and day 2. We are in the Frosted Gingerbread Garden and we have Miss Tally as our head gingerbread maker extraordinaire. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle our little dice cards real quickly. And then I have no idea what order they're in. And then go ahead and lay them out. So we've got 1 through 6 here. There we go. And let's see what day 3 says. All right, day 3, the first project. The tools are ready and someone starts making the first holiday item. Roll once on the creation table, roll on the main encounter table, then roll on the mini encounter table to get more details and tie that into your creation. All right, so let's go to the creation table first. There we go. And I'm just going to pick this one, which is number 4. A handmade ornament, a glass bauble, a wooden carving, or a paper star ready to hang. Well, ours is going to be made out of gingerbread for sure. Okay, and then we're going to do again for the main encounter table. Let's just pick this one, number 3. A tool or material, a hammer, ribbon spool, oven, paint pot, or wheel catches your attention. Is it working as expected, misbehaving, or sparking a new idea? All right. And then our mini table is down here under a tool or material. Let's do this one on the end. It is number 1. Hammer and nails, steady, clumsy, or sparks fly. All right, so we need to make some type of holiday ornament. We need to pick our tool that we are going to use, and we need to use hammer and nails. All right, this is going to be interesting. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm just going to move these all out of the way for a second. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is make a little background while I talk through what that might look like. So we're making ornaments. Obviously, we are going to be making them out of gingerbread today. I might use these puffy stickers because I feel like they would make cute little ornaments. So I'm going to get these out for a second. Okay, so an ornament out of gingerbread, that's fine. Then we need something about a hammer, a ribbon of spool of ribbon, oven, a paint pot, or a wheel catches my attention. Is it working as expected or misbehaving? And then we need to add a hammer and tools. Hammer and nails. Hammer and nails. Well, the hammer and nails might be just because maybe they get hung up that way, right? Like with the ribbons or whatever. I think that's what's going to happen. And we're going to make it we're going to make it super fun. So what I'm thinking is the handmade ornament, obviously, ready to hang. I think we're going to do the ribbon of spool and then the hammer of nails. So what's going to happen with the hammer and nails is when the elves tap them in, cinnamon and nutmeg, when they tap them in, then all of a sudden like little snowflakes fall or something. I don't know. We're going to make it super fun. We're just going to have some fun with this. All right. So this is day 3 and this one was called The First Project. Okay, day 3, the first project. I'm going to go ahead and write that in here really quickly. I like to be consistent. How was I writing that? Okay. Day. The first project. Okay. I am going to make these ornaments super easy. Watch how fun this is going to be. Just going to make my border with these super fun puffy stickers that are just kind of like going back and forth, but we're going to weave a little like ribbon to connect to them, and then that's going to be super simple. I think that's going to be like the easiest thing I've ever done when it comes to what this might look like. Let's see, do I want to go all the way across the bottom too? I kind of feel like I could do that, and that would be pretty fun. So let's see, which ones haven't we used yet? We haven't used a mitten or a bell. We've used the star. We haven't used Santa yet. Let's do a little Santa over here. And then I think we'll end with another star right there. Perfect. All right. Then we're going to take, I think we're going to take a brown for the ribbons. So the ribbon is going to be brown. Should I want it to be brown? Let me think about that for a second. I think brown would be good, but I think I want to use this one. I'm just going to put a little loop here as if that was the end. And literally just intertwine these ribbons like this. Okay, that was pretty easy. I'm gonna write a quick story. I'm gonna put you guys on fast forward while I do that, and I will be right back.
Snowflakes tumble like little stars. Candy canes dangle on cookie jar lids. Windows glow in a frosty haze. I hum your name through the snowy maze. Whispers in the winter air. I'll find you waiting.
Okay, so I made this one pretty simple. Day 3, the first project. Today is an exciting day in the frosted gingerbread garden. Santa asked us to work on an ornament project. We have lots of baking and decorating going on. Cinnamon and Nutmeg are singing Christmas carols as they work. The first set of the ornaments we are hanging in the garden, in our garden. We used a ribbon that smells like gingerbread. Nutmeg was ready to hang them. Grabbing the hammer and nails, he went to work. With every tap of the nail, there were tiny snowflakes flying around. All right, so I kept that one pretty simple. I also noticed with these puffy stickers, when I started to write over top of them, it was a little tricky. So it's not quite as neat as maybe I would like, but that's okay. All right, we are gonna keep playing day 4. Today, it's called All Hands on Deck. Today, there's a staff moment roll from the mini encounter table. Roll from the mini encounter table under a staff moment to find out what you face today. Roll to see how it turns out. Okay, so let's put all of these back turned upside down here. And I'm gonna mix them up. Let's put that out of the way. All right. All right, so we're gonna go to the mini encounter table, creation table, mini encounter table. All right, let's pick this one, number 6. Number 6. Oh, we're going to a staff moment. So number 6, the tinkerer. Fixing broken toys or making last minute adjustments. Do they improve the toy or accidentally make it stranger? Okay. And then I have to do roll to see how it turns out. Okay, so we're going to do another one and we're going to get a 3. Something chaotic happens before it works out right. Okay, so all hands on deck is what this one is called. Let's use one of our, I think I have them upside down here. I think we're gonna visit the toy shop maybe with some cookies. We're gonna take some cookies to the toy shop and we are going to witness everything that is happening. And I think when they eat the gingerbread, it becomes less chaotic. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's what we're gonna go with. All right, I happen to have one little flat gingerbread sticker. I think I wanna use that. I have a couple of them actually. Let's see which one we wanna use here. Let's go ahead and use the one I had originally. I think that'll be cute. Okay, so, and we're going to use this one because I think the colors of these two match so much nicely. So we're going to go ahead, we are going to go ahead and put this down. And remember, these journal sidebar stickers will fit in any journal. They are very cool. And I am just going to turn this a little bit and I'm going to take this sticker sheet, just put it underneath so I can see where the edge is. And depending on the size journal you have, you might have to cut a little bit of it off, but that is a-okay. But these are so easy to put down. Just press it down just like that. And then you can cut your sides off, your top and your bottom. Whoops. Got a magnetic clip stuck to me there. And this side. Then I'm going to take my corner rounder and round the corners. This makes decorating any journal so easy. And you don't have to play the journal game to get these stickers. You can buy these separately if you want to and use them in your journal just for your own journaling. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and so I could put that in the center and right around it. That could be kind of cool, but I think I'm going to, let me see. Let me find the right marker. I think I'm going to go ahead and use purple for this. I don't think I have a pink handy. Well, I might have one over here though. Let me see. Yes, let's use this one. Okay, so this is called Day 4. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. Okay. I want to put this sticker. I'm going to put it down there in the corner. I think that'll look good there. Okay, so this story is going to be Tally visiting the toy department with some gingerbread cookies to cheer everybody up. When she walks in, there is a little bit of chaos because the toys are not cooperating and she is bringing gingerbread, and once everybody relaxes and has some gingerbread, everything falls back into place. I'm going to put you guys on fast forward and I will be right back.
Snowflakes tumble like little stars. Candy canes dangle on cookie jar lids. Windows glow in a frosty haze. I hum your name through the snowy maze. Whispers in the winter air. I'll find you waiting there.
Okay, so so day 4, all hands on deck. Tally had a little break in her baking schedule and decided to visit the toy shop with some freshly baked gingerbread treats. When she arrived, Evan the elf was very sad with a pile of parts for a truck on his workstation. All the other elves had stopped working too. Tally asked what was wrong, and they all shouted, "All the magic is gone." They were trying their best, but nothing was working. Tally happily announced it was time for a cookie break because frosting fixes everything, and she was absolutely right.